오늘 제가 먼저 무대 이 버프 프로젝트를 소개하기 위해서 올라온 이유는 우선은 저희 한국인의 입장으로서 이스라엘이 과연 어떤 나라인지 그런 부분들을 저희가 느낀 것들을 좀 먼저 같이 공유하고 싶었고요. 그리고 어떠한 기업들이 지금 어떠한 움직임을 하고 있는지 그런 부분들을 먼저 한국말로 간략하게 소개를 드리고 그 다음 프로젝트를 들으시는 게 이해하는 데는 좀 더 도움이 될 것 같아가지고 제가 잠깐 올라와서 간략한 이야기를 해보겠습니다. 이스라엘하고는 아까 전에 저희 션 이사님께서 소개해 주신 것처럼 그 예전까지는 저희가 이스라엘이라는 나라와 어떠한 긴밀한 관계가 있다라고는 말하지 못했을 것 같습니다. 근데 블록체인을 통해서 저희가 뭔가 국가 간의 이런 관계라든가 이런 부분들도 지금 다시 재편되는 것 같고요. 그래서 여기 와 있는 이스라엘 친구들에게 예전에 물어본 적이 있습니다. 도대체 한국에서 무엇을 찾는지. 그래서 나왔던 대답은 뭐였냐면은 우선 이스라엘은 기술력은 전 세계 거의 탑급의 기술을 가지고 있고 특히 그 이스라엘의 군대 출신들 그 에어포스 이런 쪽에서 일하고 있는 사람들이 최고의 브레인을 가지고 있다라는 이야기를 들었습니다. 그런데 그럼 과연 우리나라에서 무엇을 찾는지 이런 부분들은 저희 그 약 5천만 되는 이 인구가 하나의 커뮤니티를 빠르게 만들고 또 그것을 관리를 하면서 큰 대기업을 만들어 나가는 그러한 행정 시스템, 그런 그 전체 큰 커뮤니티를 돌리는 시스템에 대한 부분이 부재하기 때문에 본인들이 가지고 있는 기술력과 그리고 저희가 가지고 있는 잘하고 있는 이런 통신, 이런 네트워킹 기술 이런 부분들을 같이 융합하고자 하는 내용들이 많이 있었고요. 그리고 지금 제가 소개를 시켜드리려고 하는 프로젝트 버프는 예를 들면 흔히 바로 떠오르는 기업하면 뭐 스포츠 의류 쪽에 나이키, 뭐 아디다스, 리복 이런 브랜드들은 사실 이름 들으면 다 아는 브랜드고요. 게임 쪽에 대해서는 요거는 그런 큰 규모의 게임들을 다루고 있는 예를 들면은 배틀그라운드 아마 모르시는 분들 많을 것 같습니다. 좀 전에 그 GXC 코인에서 어느 정도 설명은 하긴 했었지만 배틀그라운드, 포트나이트 그리고 도타, 스타크래프트, 워크래프트 이런 부분들은 아마 여기 계신 분들한테는 조금 이해가 어려운 부분일 수 있겠는데 좀 전에 제가 말씀드렸던 나이키라든가 아디다스 그러한 우리가 생각하는 기업의 그런 사이즈가 흔히 있는 게이머들에게는 그런 그 배틀그라운드 이런 회사들이 거기에 속하는 부류라고 생각할 수 있을 정도의 그런 사이즈이고요. 더 중요한 거는 이제는 큰 기업들도 같이 블록체인으로 들어오기 시작했다라는 것을 제가 느끼고 있습니다. 그래서 이번 버프 프로젝트를 한번 내용을 들어보시면서 이제 기존 업계에 큰 활약을 하고 있는 게임 회사들이 어떻게 블록체인으로 녹아들어오는지를 들을 수 있을 것 같습니다. 자, 그러면 이 버프 프로젝트의 CEO인 엘라이 비어를 무대로 모시겠습니다. 큰 박수 부탁드리겠습니다.
My name is Elay Beer. I'm the CEO of Buff. So I know you had a really long day and everyone are tired. I know that everyone are saying that they will be quick and they're not, but I really will try and be quick. And I try and give you a promise to do a revolution in the gaming and the blockchain, to create a massive adoption for something new. And it's my pleasure to introduce you to the Buff project. Feel free to raise your hand if you heard about any of the following brands. Anyone heard about League of Legends? You or any of your kids? Maybe PUBG, this is a well-known name. It was made by a Korean company. Or Counter-Strike, CSGO, Fortnite, and many other cool games. This is, as Bruno mentioned, it's well-known brands in the gaming world. Think of it in the clothing department like Nike or Reebok. These are the most commonly used brand in the gaming world. Buff, what we are aiming to do is create a blockchain-based loyalty program that rewards gamers simply for playing. I will try and explain it in more details. I will start with a short clip that will explain our project, and then we'll go into the details.
2 billion gamers around the world, spending hours and hours on their favorite game every day, with an incredible revenue potential, yet earning nothing. But what if playing could be paying? Introducing Buff, the world's first loyalty platform for gamers. Buff Platform creates a loyalty scheme where gamers can accumulate Buff coins simply by doing what they love best, gaming. By establishing a virtual gaming economy platform based on blockchain technology, Buff enables gamers to accumulate coins as they continue to play, all while opening a new marketing approach for game publishers to increase loyalty to their brands. To put it in simple words, play, earn Buff coins, buy products. And it's getting even better. Buff is joining forces with Overwolf, a world-leading gaming company with more than 200 apps in its free app store, running a huge gaming community with 15 million monthly active users. But that's not all. Since Buff was introduced to the world in countless articles and social media reports, the coin became of great interest to the Asian markets. And now you've got the chance to get Buff before everyone else does. Join the Buff's last days of private sale. Take a step into a 2.2 billion users industry and have a share of the coin, which is going to revolutionize the gaming world. Buff, game for fun. Earn for real.
Good. So why gaming? Why did we get to it at all? And what's the big thing about gaming? And you saw Bruno presenting Chile's project before. Why is gaming so strong in the blockchain, and why do we think it's a great combination? So gaming is a huge market. Now, you probably saw a few presentations about gaming before here. The annual revenue, it's over $137 billion every month. These are the numbers for 2018. And the important fact is not only that it's a huge market, it's growing on a rapid pace, over 13% year-by-year growth. It's impressive. The top countries that are using the gaming or the gamers themselves, I by order China, US, Japan, and South Korea. I traveled subway in Seoul the other day, and I just saw so many people just playing on their mobile phones, playing games. A lot of the people are playing it. Actually, the numbers are saying that in South Korea, more than 28 million people are playing video games. It's 1 out of 2 people that are playing games. So I'm not sure if you or one of your kids, but a lot of people are playing it. Think about all the PC banks, the PC shops that have millions of daily active gamers coming in. And why do we think it's such a good combination, and for us and for the gaming? The gamers themselves are early adopters. They like new technology. For example, when crypto started, the early miners for Bitcoin and the new first coins were gamers. Why? Because they had really strong machine and they were able to mine coins. And the gamers like new things, and this is why many blockchain projects are approaching it and trying to offer them something new, something disruptive. The current market, you need to understand, it's really fragmented. It means that there are a lot of different game publishers. Every game publisher has its own ecosystem, and they're not talking to each other. It's traditional economies or companies that they have their own economic models, and they don't really want to interact with each other. We believe that Buff can deliver real value. Why do we think that? And I'll give you an example about the airline business. You probably have, some of you came from abroad, some of you are flying. You probably have, you flew with an airline before, and you have a frequent flyer plan. The airlines found out that the best loyalty programs provide a great retention tool. And they also found that it's a great way to create additional revenue for them. Some companies like United Airlines and Air Canada are making even more money from their frequent flyer plan than actually selling flight tickets. So it's a huge business. Anyone here know this dance? I'm not such a good dancer, but Anyone don't know this dance? So this is just an example of how big is gaming. This is a dance from a game called Fortnite. It's a simple dance that the character is just doing while you're playing the game. And I'll give you a quick rundown about Fortnite and why gaming is so strong. Fortnite, at the moment, it's the #1 hit in the world for gamers. It's making $300 million every month in revenue. Think about it, $10 million every day. 100% of it is crypto. Apologies, is fiat, meaning people are paying with US dollars, with ones, with euro. No one is paying with crypto. Why? Because the game publisher, Epic Games in this case, they don't want it. They're really happy with the current system that they have. They're happy with their current credit cards, and they are not looking for new ways. What users are buying? So probably if you're not playing yourself, you're asking, how come so many people, it's over 150 million gamers that are playing it every month, and they're spending so much money. What are they doing with this money? So for people that are not playing games, it's really hard to understand it, because they're paying for skins or for something that they can achieve. For example, if you want to buy a cool shirt that no one else has, you will need to pay for it. If you want to buy a cool tool, like a cool hammer or sword, you need to pay for it. It doesn't give you any more power in the game. It just has something cool. And when we saw the example of the dance here before, if you want to buy, for example, this dance, you will need to pay extra for it. And maybe you're asking yourself, okay, why should someone pay for it? The simple answer is yes, they love it. And this is how cool gaming is, and it's growing all the time. So what's the need in the solution, and what we are really trying to solve over here? And the problem, each game has its own ecosystem, and they are not looking to change it anytime soon. You're playing games, you're spending a lot of time on it, and everything that you have gained and earned, and you can play thousands of hours in a game, and everything remains in this game. And this is the current system. And there are a lot of projects and solutions that are trying to resolve it, but the fact of the matter that the game publishers with the current ecosystem are happy with the current situation. So what's the need for gamers? Again, gamers are spending a lot of time, and they like the content of the games. They're spending a lot of time on it, but they can't take the wealth or anything that they spend and use it somewhere else. It's just confined and siloed in a specific game that they're playing. For game publisher, which is another important fact of this ecosystem, they are trying the best efforts to improve retention numbers and engagement all the time. There are a lot of different games out there, and they're investing a lot of money in creating really cool content for the games. And this is why gamers are staying. And they're doing a lot of efforts to keep gamers within the games. And they're willing to spend a lot of money extra on it to keep them engaged and to keep them coming back again and again. So our solution, Buff solution, is to create a decentralized system to reward gamers simply for playing. And how we are doing it? We have created a blockchain which is able to see exactly what's happening in any single game that you are using. So we can see if you made a goal on FIFA, you killed someone on Fortnite, you made a successful battle in League of Legends. We're able to know it all. And we're able to incentivize you based on how well you are playing. So the gamers that are playing better than others will earn more. How do we are doing it, and why do we need it in a blockchain? All the data is stored on the blockchain. Gamers are playing, and we're able to record all these events. We have tens of different events in each game. Through our AI that we have developed and algorithms, we're able to find out which events are more common to be made and which events are harder to achieve. And we are incentivizing gamers based on their achievements. So the gamer that is playing better than others will earn something more. And everything is done on top of the blockchain. So this is a really simple solution to a problem. And the two main factors are for gamers, they're earning something that they haven't earned before. And for the publisher, it's a great retention and engagement tool. And I explain to you exactly how it's working after I will present our partners in this project. This is a really key strategic partnership that we have made since day one of this project. You can see us here together, a Buff and Overwolf team. I will explain a bit about who are Overwolf and then what's our relationship with them. Overwolf is a company that has been around for over 8 years now. It's a technology company based in Israel as well. And they have developed an app store for gamers. A gamer that is playing a game for quite some time can download one of their apps and it will enhance his gaming experience. So many gamers around the world are using it at the moment, and they have great technology that we are using for our purposes as well. Overwolf are founders and partners in this project, and we have exclusive relationship with them for the blockchain. And one of the key ingredients in this relationship is that they have a community of 15 million monthly active gamers. And this will be the first users to use the Buff platform. How are we utilizing their technology? Through Overwolf, we have the ability to read all the events that happen inside more than 750 different games. We're able to do it without the integration and without API, without a long business process. We already have it in place through the work that we did with Overwolf. We're able to do it for all the top leading brands. And this is why and how we are able to approach a really large community since day one. I'll try and explain to you briefly what's the user experience, what the gamer will see, even if you're not a gamer, I hope that you will understand the user flow. A user will need to download our app. It's free, it's secured, it's anonymous. We don't need to know your username and password in any one of the games. You just download our app. It sits on the background while you're playing your games. We don't take any hardware or a CPU from your machine. We are not doing mining on the background. We are doing nothing like that. All we have to do, we have the technology together with Overwolf, is to listen to what's happening inside the game. It's really smart technology using image recognition and AI to analyze what's happening inside the games. Now a gamer is playing his game. The game is playing anyway. Someone is playing League of Legends, he will continue playing League of Legends. If you are playing Overwatch, you can continue playing Overwatch. Now while you're playing, you will earn coins. It's really simple. All the coins will go into your wallet within our Buff app that you downloaded for free. So you can start playing, and you're playing and playing and playing and earning coins. And now the next question is, okay, I earned coins. Now what do I do with it as a gamer? So the most common usage will be to buy back with any one of the games. So a use case can be that you can play a game like League of Legends, and you did triple kills, and you're playing really, really well. You earn some Buff coins, and then you can decide where you want to spend it in any one of the games. You can go and spend it in Fortnite and buy a cool skin or a cool dance like I showed you before. And then it's a cryptocurrency. You can do whatever you want to with it. And this is the advantage of using crypto for this program. And if I will go back to the airline business, the biggest airlines in the world are now considering moving to blockchain. And Singapore Airlines just announced that they're moving into a crypto-based points. Why? Because they want to give extra value to their customers. And they don't want to limit them to spend on your flight. They can spend it wherever you want to. Now the important fact, cool, we have a nice product. Now we need to approach the gaming community. And one of the key factors is to have key brands. And without having the key brands as part of it, it's meaningless. Because gamers like to play big hits. And the esport games, for example, are huge. But it's small amount of games that they are the vast majority of what gamers are playing. So you can see some of the games that gamers are playing now, and the games that are controlling the market. The last important factor is that we have it live. We have an MVP which is working and real gamers are using it. Everything is written on the blockchain and coins are allocated. Everything is running still on a testnet, but everything is live and working, and users can come in, download the app. We're able to monitor all the events in real time, and gamers can really see that all the history and the accumulation, and it's really working. What gamers can actually see, this is a screenshot of our application, the desktop application that they can simply download and see what they can do. Here is our marketplace page, and this is where gamers can decide how they want to spend the wealth, or what they've gained, and everything is here. Now I'll show you a short demo of our product and how does it look. You can see an actual gamer which is playing it, and you can see within the movie itself, because the movie is maybe will be too quick for you, you will see a gamer which is playing, and while he's playing the game, we are able to provide through our technology an overlay on top of the game and show the user what he has gained and what he can do with it.
Hey guys, my name's Tom. I've been a gamer ever since I can remember myself. My favorite game is Fortnite. My favorite skins are Skull Trooper, Omega, and Raven. I spend a few hours every day playing it with my friends. When I first heard of Buff, I thought it was too good to be real. But after testing it, I realized it's one of those life-changing experiences, so I never looked back. I love it because it's as simple as sliced bread. What an awesome concept. Getting rewarded with Buff coins just for playing my favorite games? Absolutely awesome, I love it. I installed the app and it's running in the background while I play. So here I am, opening the Buff app. I can check how many Buff points I have while I play the game. The Buff app is running in the background while I play. Yes! A Buff app notification. I got more coins. I can convert my Buff coins anytime I want. I love searching for things to buy at the Buff Marketplace. Yes! Yes!
So the value proposition for gamers is simple. Play your games and you will earn something from doing it. And I've been doing online marketing in the gaming industry for the past 15 years. And this is the easiest product to sell and to bring users to, because the value proposition is really simple, and it's really clear to the users what they have to do. And my vision for the blockchain in general is that the end users, they do not care what the underlying technology. The users that actually are using it, they do not care if it's centralized, decentralized, if it's Java-based or Ethereum-based. They care about what's the value proposition that they're getting out of it. And here the value proposition is really clear and really simple. The next factor to take into consideration is the game publisher and how we are able to live in harmony together with them. Again, they are interested about blockchain, but they are hesitant in doing so. They're not interested for integrations. They're not interested to adopt new payment methods. They're happy with the current ecosystem. Our solution provides them a seamless experience. We don't need any technical integration. It provides a great acquisition channel for them to get new users, and they are paying us a lot for it. And ultimately, it provides a great retention and engagement tool. Who we are and who is working on it. We are 55 people in total together with Overwolf. We have people in the US, in Israel, and Ukraine. We have been working on it for just a year now, since August last year. So we have invested quite a lot of time, money, and effort to make it work. We have people from the gaming world. We have people from blockchain, developers that are working very hard on it. We have people that did successful ICOs in the past and from fintech. On top of that, we have really strong board of advisors in two verticals. One is gaming. We brought really heavy guns from the gaming world that help us with the publisher relationship and to approach new game companies. People like Bruce Hack. This guy invented World of Warcraft and was the CEO of Vivendi, which was later sold to Activision. We have Jay Cohen, which is a CEO and president of Wargaming, which is one of the biggest companies. We have guys from Twitch, from Zynga, from PlayStation, from Unity, and from many other of the top gaming companies. And this will allows us to work on our strategy with the game publishers. On top of that, we have really strong guys from the crypto world. One of them, which I can mention, is one of the founders of Bbox, which is one of the top 10 exchanges in the world, Mr. Wanling Wang. So before I summarize is, how do we create a network effect? How we create a massive buzz and adoption to something new? And we believe that we have all these components in Buff. And to have these components, we need one, user base. There are a lot of blockchain projects out there. Anyone knows here how many crypto wallets are there in the entire world? All the coins, all the crypto holders, how many wallets are there? Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everything. Not a lot of people know, it's less than 30 million. This is the total amount of crypto wallets out there in the world. Most of the people that are holding crypto are holding it either for investment purposes or just they're holding it because they invested in some project. But it's not really commonly used now. There are no application that people are using. Think about yourself. You have never used probably a blockchain-based app. And here we have an opportunity to make something completely different, to create a revolution in the world in blockchain and gaming. We are starting with a massive community of 15 million gamers. Think about it, 15 million gamers that will hold a crypto wallet. It's something that will create a revolution in blockchain and in gaming. And this, it's only our first step. Together with Overwolf, this is our first step in our go-to marketing strategy. And from that, we're going to grow. We are going to support all the top leading games, over 750 games that we're able to support at the moment across desktop and mobile. This is a massive reach and a massive way to reach a really large audience. The next thing is that you've probably heard about a lot of blockchain projects that are talking something about a roadmap, a few months from now, a few years from now, about vision. We have it ready. It's going to be launched before the end of this year. We already have real gamers using it and playing on it. So we're ready to go live. We are not selling a vision that will happen in a few years' time. This is something that users will actually start using soon. And the last important thing is how to create a smart tokenomics. And tokenomics is a cool buzzword, but how to create a demand for these tokens. And obviously, it will serve the purposes for everyone, for the gamers, for the game publisher, and obviously for the investors. So we have a really smart revenue stream and model and a way to create this entire ecosystem into something that will, as in crypto, is the word is to the moon. And we are able to create this network effect and create the buzz and the high demand through the huge distribution networks that we have to increase our user base and to create something really big here. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Steve and Bruno and BRP. My pleasure.